What's going on, everyone? This is Zach with StrictlyShisha, and I am doing a review today of a badass Shika Electroplated hookah. And I have a lot of love for the Shika brand. They are always putting out top quality, great smoking hookahs. And I've been with them since the very beginning. I've had the V1, I've had a V2, and I've seen how they've progressed throughout the years. And they've used a lot of the feedback that we've given them to make these hookahs even better. So Shika hookahs are handmade in Egypt, and this is the matte black electroplated model. So I actually had to look up what electroplating was because this appears to be some sort of paint, or a lot of people now are plasti dipping their hookahs to kind of give it this look. But electroplating, and I'll just simplify this for you guys, I actually have a degree in biology and chemistry. I guess no one would ever guess that, right? Because I don't look that smart, I know. But I actually looked this up, and it's pretty interesting for me to read because actually we did an experiment like this in chemistry one time. But they actually use basically a metal to coat another metal. So this is technically a metal coated finish through the process of hydrolysis. So this is not just some sort of cheap paint that will flake off. This coating is just really nice. I mean, it's done really well. The weld marks are hidden by this coloring, and it's just a very smooth finish, and I really like it, and it looks great. So some of you might have noticed that I did swap out the bowl. I was smoking out of an OG Symphony bowl with a mixture of Cloud 9 mint and my last bit of pure pineapple. By the way, I will have a review of that soon. But the bowl was starting to die down, and I really wanted to show you guys how this hookah performs with a fresh bowl. So I am smoking a straight Cloud 9 mint right now, and it is a tobacco that I am testing out. In my Cloud Samsaris with a Cloud Lotus, I'm using 2 titanium flats, and I have the vents open right now. So this hookah is sold as a package deal, so you will get everything you need out of the box to smoke other than tobacco and coals, obviously, which means you will get all the necessary grommets. And just to point out, the base grommet that this came with fits perfectly with the base. And I know these bases are hand blown, so they do differentiate between base to base, but mine fits really nicely, and I always like that I don't have to adjust it and kind of fickle with it right off the bat. It does come with these very large and Shika tongs, and these are the same Shika tongs which I got with my previous Shika hookah, and they're so long so you could adjust the coals from across the room if you wanted to. And these are a nice electroplated tongs, and these are the first electroplated tongs I've ever seen, and these work very well. It comes with a hose, and typically when I get a Egyptian hookah, I kind of disregard the hose. It's just kind of thrown in the corner with a pile of hoses that I have. But as soon as I opened this, I was like, wow, this is a pretty cool looking hose. The first thing I noticed is a pattern. I don't use this word that often, but this is definitely a sexy looking hose. The pattern on this is kind of like a velvet, almost like an animal print with black. And I actually have a pair of loafers that looks the exact same as this, so I definitely love this hose. This is definitely a hose that I would probably just buy. I would probably spend 30 bucks on this hose alone. It's really nice. It's a pretty good length if you are smoking in a group session. You can definitely pass this hose around. It's not too heavy. Feels good in the hand. It does have a removable tip if you guys like to use aftermarket tips. I don't really typically tend to use them, so it doesn't really bother me, but it's nice that I can. And it is a washable hose. So this is a high-end hose that you're getting standard with your Shika hookah. So this package does come with a Shika Oblivion bowl, and the Shika Oblivion bowl is a Egyptian clay funnel bowl. And Egyptian clay is known to be very high quality and heat managed very well. I know Mike, when Hookah Enthusiast, said this Shika Oblivion bowl is one of his favorite bowls. I know a lot of people actually buy the Shika Oblivion bowl just to upgrade it on their normal setup. So you're getting the standard with this package. And the bowl is compatible with the Lotus. It is a glazed bowl. Holds about 25 grams depending how you pack. It has a very open spire, so it has a really good draw to it. And I really like this bowl. I know I have it in my normal bowl rotation. I would actually be using it today, but I left it at my other house. So I can't show you guys the bowl, but it is a very nice bowl you get standard with this package. This hookah does come with a standard Egyptian style base. Has good weight to it. It's perfectly level. I really like the gold accents on here. It really complements the very simplistic style of the hookah. The paint is technically opaque, but if you shine a flashlight through it, you can check your water levels pretty easily. The stem itself is extremely heavy. It's got a nice weight to it. It feels like a solid piece. Like I mentioned, it has this electroplating finish, which is a metal finish. And I know I've already beat this hookah around just to kind of test it out. And the finish has not scraped off, has not scratched, and it's a finish that I'm sure will last. You don't have to worry about it being like a cheap paint that will kind of flake off or come off after time. This will be a piece that will last you the test of time. The draw on this hookah is fantastic. I know the ports on both the purge and the hose port are very open gauge, so you're getting a nice free non-restricted pull from this, and I really like that open draw. I mean, it's just a smooth, like effortless pull, which is really nice. And if you do add this hose on there, you will get a little bit of restriction coming from the hose if you like that, or you can pair it with the Thunder hose like I am today to get an effortless draw. So I want to point out something real quick. Because this tray is electroplated, you are actually able to functionally use this and leave coals on here the whole time. This coal has been sitting on here since the beginning of my section. I kind of crushed it up here, and there has been no discoloration to this tray. I know some hookahs now come with trays that look great and all, but you can't actually use them because the paint tends to peel off or the tray's discolor. There's absolutely no discoloration with this tray, and this is probably the third or fourth time I've left a coal on here the whole time, the duration of my session, and it still looks brand new once I clean it off. So now that you've seen all the components of this hookah and you see how high quality it is, and I obviously love the look of it, and all the components that it comes with standard are very nice and work very well, how does this hookah actually perform? So let's take a few hits and show you guys. The draw on this is very, very smooth. I'm getting no restriction from the hookah itself. As you see, I'm blowing fat clouds. I'm getting full flavor from this, so this hookah performs very well. It's a full package. It looks great. It smokes very well. So if you guys are in the market for a new hookah, Shika is definitely the brand to check out. I love them. They're always progressing, always putting out new products, and always making changes according to what the consumers say. So if this hookah doesn't appeal to you aesthetically though, they have a lot of other models in their new line of hookahs that are also beautiful and more traditional looking if that is something that you are into. But I love this electroplated hookah. There are no flaws that I can see, and I've run a lot of sessions through this hookah. So overall, it is a fantastic product, and I highly recommend you guys checking out a Shika hookah if you're looking for a balance of quality, performance, and aesthetics. And it is available from most of your favorite retailers. I know 5-Star has it, thehookah.com has it, Hookah John has it, and I've seen it anywhere between $139 and $120. So for less than $150 and you're getting a badass hookah, you're getting accessories that are top notch. I don't even know what you guys are still thinking about. This is something you guys definitely need to place an order for, and I'm sure there are a lot of discount codes on there for most of your favorite vendors. You can pick this up for dirt cheap. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and shout out to you guys at Shika for putting out another great product for me to review. And you guys keep up your good work, and I can't wait to see you guys are putting out next. Take care guys, bye.